perspective on this is the Special Advisor to the President on Media and Publicity, Ajuri. Thank you for joining us at this time. Tell us what really is the mood in the villa following the President's intervention.
Thank you very much. Let me start by saying on this matter, I wear two hats. On the one hand, yes, I am the official spokesperson of the President and the Special Advisor to the President on Media and Publicity. On the other hand, I am a son of River State. And what happens there matters to me, as it does to Rivers people and, of course, all Nigerians at large. What we have seen over the course of the last several weeks and months is a standoff that I think is safe to say one that is regrettable by any standard. Look, without pointing any fingers of blame, His Excellency President Bola Ahmed Tinubu has been consistent with who he has been throughout his entire political career in handling this very sensitive issue. Obviously, we saw how he handled the conflict that was arising in Ondo State and how that was resolved through his brokering of peace and his effective resolution of the matters with all parties involved. And we have seen that now yet once again tonight in the State House. After a long day of meeting with stakeholders from the oil and gas industry and several other meetings with stakeholders across the country, Mr. President's day was extended yet once again with a late evening political crisis that needed to be resolved. And of course, the result was the same because Mr. President was involved. And that is a fully fledged, well-considered resolution signed on by all parties to ensure that the regrettable actions and instances that we have all witnessed from some distance taking place in River State do not continue. And look, I want to say very clearly that a big part of what we have seen in River State over the course of the last few weeks and months really is symptomatic of what we've seen from political gladiators in that state over the course of several years now. I think Nigerians remember very well about a decade ago, the House of Assembly, when there was a massive brawl, a very brutal brawl that took place there that had to do with contestation of power between two gladiators. We have now seen, obviously, the State Assembly burn down. I don't know that the investigation has been concluded to find out who was behind that. But what we know is that Rivers people deserve better with respect to how they're represented on the national stage. I think Mr. President has sent that message very clearly to all parties that you can disagree without being irresponsible. I think when other political gladiators look at what Mr. President has been able to achieve in terms of political sustainability and political management in Lagos State, I think one of the elements that people don't often give credit to Mr. President for is his ability to handle situations that arise when when he is offended by any political gladiator within his political family. He's patient. He's not rash. He's not quick to respond, and he certainly doesn't respond with a furious anger in view of anything that might happen. And I think there's a lot to learn from those who are currently involved in the River State imbroglio, from how he's managed his affairs in Lagos.
I get your point, and I see you have made reference to Ondo State, but some would argue really that Ondo State is like an intra-party affair. It is between and within the APC. But here you have the president who is of the APC intervening in a matter that concerns the PDP. So the question is, what is the motive of the president for this intervention?
The motive of the president is clearly, in this case, not a political one. He is the father of the nation. He is the president of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. He is the commander-in-chief of the armed forces. It is his sacrosanct responsibility, the primary responsibility of his, to ensure that there is peace and stability and security in all parts of the country. If he sees any sign that peace is breaking down in any part of the country, this is a president that will take action. And frankly, the resolution of the Rivers crisis is one that results from a series of interventions that he has made over the course of the last few months on this issue. This was not the first reconciliation effort on his part. This was the last one that resulted in this breakthrough. But nobody should be mistaken. His Excellency, Mr. President, was fully ready and equipped to take a very hard action if this resolution had not been reached tonight. So it is to the great relief, I believe, of Rivers people and to Nigerians at large that you have a resolution that in which nobody got exactly what they wanted. Nobody got everything. There was compromise involved. All sides of the political divide within that state have had to compromise to ensure that there is a fair resolution. Obviously, the report was very clear in stating that there's going to be a restoration of the leadership of the River State House of Assembly. There will be a cessation of all court petitioning and legal actions being taken by the River State government against the said members of the House of Assembly, that there is going to be a cessation on any impeachment moves targeting Governor Sim Fubara. There's also going to be a representation of the River State annual budget to the duly recognized River State House of Assembly leadership. And of course, there's going to be a payment of all salaries and benefits to the restored River State House of Assembly members, as well as a cancellation of all actions taken against the chairman of the local government councils in River State. It is a comprehensive move, a comprehensive agreement that was only able to be brokered by the intervention of Mr. President. And I think Nigerians are going to see that the difference between what we've seen from this president as against previous presidents over the last 24 years is that when something is wrong, whether it involves a political party or not, in any part of the country, as the father of the nation, he's going to call everybody to the table and he's going to get everybody to a common resolution in the interest of the Nigerian people. And that is what we've seen tonight.
All right, then. Special Advisor to the President on Media and Publicity, Ajuri, thank you very much for talking to us on TVC News at 10.
Thank you.